He only said that because
I never switched up.
He only say that now because Ken said push us live.
I never switched up. No, I never switched.
You was just about to say some goofy shit.
No, I said no. What I was saying was I don't mind losing this game because I want one of those lottery picks. We'll play away. That's what I was saying. I don't care nothing about.
Bro.
Now y'all a player away. You want a lottery.
I've been saying that.
Talking about being able to beat people in the Eastern Conference.
I've been saying that.
Hornets. Right.
I've been saying it, Lou. I've been saying the same thing. Whenever I changed up,
he has been consistent with that. He's been basically like how B's been about his Pistons. Like he want him to succeed, but he don't. So he don't want to get his hopes up too high. So B keep finding ways to let so he can be let down easy, like the Osley brothers song.
See, B is unrealistic though, because they got a shot. Like they don't really need. To me, they don't need nothing else. I know that our post players are both kind of, they're undersized, and one of them is not an offensive player at all. So we need that pick more than we need to win to get in the playoffs. That's just my thing.
My nigga, y'all been picking top 5 for the last 15 years.
And it's paid off, Nick. You see it. It's paid off. Just like it did with Detroit, just like it did with OKC. It's paying off.
I would say this. I would say this to the conversation that was brought up in the chat a few days ago. If Eric Spoelstra is able to win this game without Bam and going against a hot Charlotte team, yes, I'm fine with him being in the Mount Rushmore of NBA coaches.
Holy shit.
He deserved to be in there anyway, Nick.
I know the reason that y'all said. It just didn't sit right with me at that day. But looking at what the Heat are doing and how competitive they're staying in the game, I wouldn't even name 3 to 4 starters on Charlotte that I would in Miami over Charlotte, and they winning. They're like they just know how to play. They just know how to play. Like they play like an old college team.
Is Spo a better coach than Larry Brown?
To me, yeah. And that's tough. That's tough.
It depends on what you're saying. Because like to me,
you said Mount Rushmore, so you go Red Auerbach,
Phil Jackson,
Pat Riley.
Yeah, that's top 3, and then you got to put Spo at. I know some punk ass person in the West Coast gonna say Steve Kerr, and I'm gonna say the fucking.
No, nobody gonna say that, Nick. Ain't nobody thinks that. Steve Kerr wife don't think that.
Pop is 4.
Then I'll take Red Auerbach out of there. I'll put Pop, Phil Jackson, and
can't take Red Auerbach.
Who was the other one?
Because he had no competition back then.
They still won 11 titles. Like
no competition.
Like it don't matter. 11 titles is 11 titles. Like that's like saying Vince Lombardi not a good coach because they didn't have good competition.
No, if Mount Rushmore is Pat Riley, Phil Jackson, Greg Pop, and I'll put Eric Spoelstra in there.
Taking Red Auerbach off for Spo is one of the greatest things that he said in life. Spo better than Larry Brown.
But Larry Brown ain't had, bro. He took that team to the finals that was just AI.
But see, Spo has done more with
AI
less.
that team that was just AI.
But AI credits Larry Brown for the coaching. Like,
AI also says he didn't listen to Larry Brown. He
didn't. Spo has done more with less. You can't name even Jimmy Butler's not like
no. I would never make that argument.
LeBron, D Wade, and
Chris Bosh.
I'm talking about these teams with Jimmy Butler in the finals.
They didn't win shit though.
They was in the finals though, Lou.
They didn't win shit.
Every time take those teams to the finals,
he had a full deck every time he won shit.
To take those teams to the finals to me meant something. I'll tell you what, Con Knuppel done hit a wall, his rookie wall.
Nah, they just guarding him. This ain't the regular season. This ain't the regular season.
No, this was in the regular season at the end. When he went down the stretch, you could tell he was a little tired.
He did struggle.
Yeah, it's a little different and I don't. It's nothing. No knock against him because it happens to everybody. But it's tough to play this game this long when you're not used to it. So,
hey, Miami is just blocking all this shit.
They are blocking a lot of. I tell you, we don't have no size like that. That's the only issue we have.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
y'all
no,
got
to answer your
shot
question,
creators.
I want to win the game. Don't get me wrong, but if I don't, what I'm saying is, if they don't, I'm fine with it because they'll get better. This team is what you saw
So if
this year
y'all
is a
lose, y'all
precursor to
not gonna
what's
be in the
coming.
play-in?
No, that's we lose, we out. Yeah, we
Yeah.
lose, we out. The loser of this game is out.
Which is why I was gonna ask you, Shut. I was like, I thought Charlotte had a better record than 9th.
No, they were all those teams are right there
started out
together. And when Charlotte lost that game to Boston, no, Detroit, their last game to Detroit, that's what put us in 9th. So if we had beaten Detroit, then we would have moved up. But because we lost to Detroit and Boston down the stretch, those games cost us.
Yeah, they kind of came back down to earth a little bit. You know, they had that big hot streak, and then they started to they were consistently winning, but they weren't like on a streak. Teams
they had no room.
Take them a little bit more serious.
They had no room for error. Basically, they could not lose in those games, and which it's gonna happen. It's the NBA. They still were winning. The winning stuff never went away. If they had been playing that way all year, they would be fine. We wouldn't even be talking about this. But the fact that they had no room for error and all those teams were bunched up right there together, and some of those teams had some easy games down the stretch. You're playing teams that were tanking. It was easy to get in. Who was the team? And I think Toronto played a couple of like tanking teams, and then a couple teams set their players down the stretch. So it was just easy money. But it is what it is. LaMelo has proven though why he's that guy this year. He's been hooping.
Shit, where he at? Nigga, fuck all that shit, bro.
What you mean, Nick? You playing?
I know, but I don't. Shit, I didn't think this game was gonna be that close, Shelton, bro. Like to keep it a full beam.
Miami will always play close. It's always and it's
I've seen them getting their ass blown out this season with this team and without Bam. They losing 80 points. they don't have 80 points on the floor.
It's in Charlotte. I mean, and LaMelo got 24, so LaMelo is doing his part. Like now, we got to see it in the fourth quarter, huh?
Where can you watch it at? What is it on?
It's on Prime. It's on Prime. That's the thing I didn't like about the NBA. I think
you never know where to find shit.
Mike Breen mentioned that he was like the first round of the NBA is going to be exclusively to the national broadcaster. It's not going to be to the local team.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just like you now nixing out your local fan base. When you know what I'm saying, like when you can.
Yeah.
It's already, like you said, Lou, it's already hard to find these games, and I feel like the local fan bases obviously know what channels their teams are on, but now you're just making it just national. It's just fucking up with things, and I don't know. But all the playing shit is on Prime, and I think Saturday is mostly on Prime except for the ABC night game with the Houston and the Lakers.
The playing start tomorrow?
The playing is today.
They're playing now. They're on now.
Oh, this is a playing.
Yeah, Portland plays Phoenix next.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on
Which
Devin
is
Booker's
weird.
ass.
That's weird, right there.
if they lose that game, but it's not weird because it's West Coast.
Yeah, we can go ahead and get started. This is the place where sports opinions collide. Dead in sports. I'm your host, Kenneth Beans. Joining me on the show is Shelton, is Nick, and it is Spike. What up, fellas?
What's happening?
Basketball, man. The play-in is tonight. We have the Hornets and the Heat are playing right now. You guys said Portland and who else was it?
Phoenix. Yeah.
Phoenix playing in Phoenix. So in Phoenix. So we'll have a whole conversation about those games and others tonight. So get ready, man. We're ready for the playoffs, and things have been heating up in the NBA and in the group chats. So it's going to be a fun playoffs. But as we always do, man, FIFA will be on the way, but he's running a little bit behind. But we start off with our performance of the week.
You got graphics. I need to just go.
Do we have one? We got one.
All right, let's talk some golf, fellas. Let's bring some golf to Dead End Sports, baby. I don't know if you guys noticed, but over the weekend, the Masters were played, one of the best Sundays in sports, especially when it's close. Rory tried to give it away, man. He tried his best not to win a back-to-back Masters. My boy Scott Scheffler was on his ass all weekend. Pause. He tried to come back. had a great day Saturday and Sunday. Didn't shoot anything under a bogey on any hole. So it took a lot for Rory to be able to win this. He tried to give it away, but again, it's some of the best TV for sports, man. When you watch it on Sunday and able to just take in what they're doing. So shout out to Rory for winning back-to-back Masters. Only 4 players in history have ever done this. So yeah, golf is the shit, man. Y'all should.
Man, what's up, my boy Tiger? What my boy Tiger do?
Tiger is in rehab.
So you said so basically what'd you say, Spike?
What's that? I agree with Kyle
was...
King. For you, Rory's back-to-back, and golf is the hardest sport to play because you get these dudes out here.
Not.
Golf is the absolute hardest sport to play because you may not ever hit the same shot twice in your life. And you got these dudes out here who are playing for normal people. These are good golf shots. But on this stage, the shit that they doing, like you got to be precise and exact every time. And then you got all these people watching you. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
And
golf is the hardest sport there is.
Who was that on his ass that he was trying to give it away to?
Scott Scheffler. Okay. Number 1 golfer in the world.
Nah, give me baseball. Baseball is always the hardest one.
Absolutely, Nick. Tell him to try hitting a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. You can't do it.
Golf ball, sure.
Or you can hit a golf ball. I can hit a golf ball.
I know. Yes,
absolutely. I've been a top golfer. Hit a golf ball.
Lou, my thing is the ball. The ball is not moving though in golf.
Yes,
like you have all the time.
Make it easier though.
I didn't say it was going to be easier, but it doesn't make it harder than having to hit something that's moving at a speed. And also there's different kinds of throws that they can do. They can do a curveball. They can do what are all the different names they got for them.
Sliders
and all that shit. So so it's just like, bro, and then you got to run. So you still got to be in shape. You still got to shape. Bro, in golf, you take your time getting up to them.
All right. I've seen you play golf, Nick. You know.
Listen, I'm not saying
Imagine going to play baseball.
Exactly.
The point of it is, what's the fat dude's name? I can't think of his name. He out there playing golf. He drinking and playing golf like it ain't nothing.
It's a lot of fat baseball.
Absolutely, bingo. You can't. John Daly, exactly right. He's an athlete in golf, but
and first of all, Lou, don't disrespect my golf just because I don't go out. I haven't, bro. I'm in Connecticut, nigga. We ain't got most of the year.
Great golf courses.
Most of the year we can't use them though. Most of the year we can't use them. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting for it to warm up around here.
Yeah. That's my performance of the week.
Get this white man off the screen, Ken. Anybody trying to see this bullshit? Talking about the Masters, but hey, I was gonna. That's a triggering word for me. Yeah.
This top 5
not for Lou.
In sports. This top 5 days in sports. Super Bowl,
it's not.
Masters. It is. I'm telling you, World Series.
Lou okay with the Masters.
What? Yeah.
He keeps saying it with emphasis too.
All right, man. Let's jump into the first quarter. To Spike's relief, the NBA regular season is finally over, and we are transitioning into the postseason with the start of the play-in tournament, which begins tonight and runs through Friday. We break down the play-in matchups as well as the 3rd versus 6th and 4th versus 5th seeded playoff matchups in both conferences and give our picks for those games. We will revisit this conversation next week once the remaining top seeded playoff matchups are decided. So let's not bury the lead and start with the Eastern Conference play-in tournament. Tonight's matchup, which is ongoing right now, features the Miami Heat on the road against the Charlotte Hornets, followed by tomorrow's game with the Orlando Magic on the road against the Philadelphia 76ers. Who do you all have as the 7th and 8th seeds in the East?
I got the Orlando Magic as the 7th seed. And fuck it, I want the Hornets to be the 8th seed. I want my team to win, of course. So I want us to be the 8th seed. Forget it.
We heard what you said.
We're gonna win tonight, though. I don't care about nothing. We're gonna that's me on my own wishful thinking. But it did change quickly because I'm torn, Lou. I don't know nothing but rooting for my team. So I want a lottery pick, but
unless
I don't know nothing but root. That's not my team. I wish it was, Ken, but it ain't.
Give me based on this game, give me Miami as the 8th seed and give me Philly as the 7th seed. I'm still holding my I haven't pushed all the chips in on that Philly stock that I bought a while ago, Ken.
You can push
even though even though Embiid fucked up my whole theory on what they could do, I still think they're the best team in the play-in on the East.
Speaking strictly from a selfish standpoint of wanting to be entertained, I think the Hornets and the 76ers are going to be the two most entertaining teams to be able to make it out of this. So I want to see the Hornets win tonight, and I look for the Sixers to win as well. And I think that's going to, for the playoff bracket in the East, that's going to fare out as to making the first round games a lot more exciting. So give me the Hornets and the Sixers.
And Nick, the Hornets up.
Who is number 3 for the Hornets?
That's Kobe White.
Bro, did
That's
you see
used
that
to play for
sequence?
Chicago.
Yeah.
Did you see that sequence though? These
Yeah,
guys
we
goof
did.
up.
That's why I asked who the fuck, what's going on?
Nigga, it was terrible.
It's goof
It was
up
terrible.
shit. Just when
It
I
was-
started rooting for Miami, boy, they slide like a motherfucker. It's
Man.
cool.
Yeah,
that
no,
be-
I
Hey,
think,
did you see Bam get hurt though? Did y'all see that?
yeah. It didn't look
you-
like it was anything that bad in my opinion, but
Yeah,
I'm not Bam.
I'm a I'm a LaMelo super fan, but he did grab his ankle, man. He did. I don't know what you could have. I mean, you could have called a flagrant there. I don't think he did it to intentionally try to hurt him, but he did reach out and grab his ankle to make him, fall backwards. But it didn't look that. What you listen to, Lou? It didn't. It
Hey, Carver.
It didn't look that bad though. It didn't look like it would be
Yeah.
enough to take him out for the rest of the game. I thought he just fell on his hip.
by any means necessary, right, Shelby?
It is, kid. Hey, kid. All is fair in the playoffs. It don't make no difference. I see people get knocked out and come back and play the next game.
I'm just trying to tell y'all, Miami's missing out on 80 points right now because they don't got Bam on the floor.
I'm still trying to see how bad they just showed it again.
They
All
just
he
showed it.
fell on his butt.
Yeah, he just
So now they're making
Pause.
excuses for Miami. Yeah, I think Charlotte will find a way to go in and wrap this game up in the fourth quarter. Miami eventually at some point will lose out. I think they'll get overwhelmed against a full roster with the Hornets. Unless what's that white boy name on the Heat? Because he
Tyler.
done, he done in the 76ers one game I was watching, and Sixers
Jack Harlow.
took a lead and a couple of
Yeah.
turnovers by Embiid, and he came back and put them boys to bed. But no, I think eventually at some point the Hornets go ahead and take care of business. So I think they'll get in as a 7th seed. The Magic Sixers, man, that's Orlando Magic has been a very somewhat disappointing. Paulo, even though he was in one of my top 5 lists,
We need to have a conversation, Ken,
about him.
Already?
about the Magic.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say,
nah.
I ain't saying
They're not
Pablo.
taking the leap
Yeah.
forward, and so I would expect them to be a little bit better than what they have been this year overall. But nevertheless, I think it's like whenever you think you can count on Philly, they go the opposite.
But it's the
and
play-in,
this-
Ken. It's all we asking
exactly my
about.
point, Nick. Exactly my point. And it's like when what's his name, Nick Nurse. It's not like Nick Nurse don't know how to coach, but it's just something about Philly. It seems like that he just can't get the same level of success that he had when he was in Toronto. So I think for this game, Philly should win this game, and I think Philly will win it, and I think Nick Nurse is going to have to coach them to win in this one.
Hey, Kobe White going off.
Kobe White going nuts.
He going nuts right now.
Hey, he was struggling in the first half, man. And it's so crazy how each one of them, and he said it best when he joined this team. He was saying how they, 1 second is tied or they down 2, and the next thing you look up, they up 10, like out of nowhere. And it's true, but it's tough to win like this, man. It's tough to win the way they play consistently. Because
LaMelo almost fucked up too.
I
bro.
don't even think that winning would be the focus. Like winning this game, of course, but if you're Charlotte, I think you just want the experience of going to the playoffs and being able to get in that groove. So I wouldn't expect them. Maybe they win one game in the first round, but at least getting there and having those 4 or 5 games that they're going to play in the playoffs, that's going to be better in the long run, in my opinion, than just getting a lottery pick. Because
They match up.
Well, they play Boston, right?
Detroit.
Oh,
They'll play Detroit, and they match up well against Detroit. And it's kind of like a little rivalry, even though Detroit got the best. Of course, it's not even.
Don't try to hype it up, bro.
That, but it is. It is. It
ain't
is.
No damn little rivalry.
They play close. They play close games.
Street rivalry, yeah. Like some Charlotte, you got some Charlotte niggas, you got some Detroit niggas. You taking bets, but in the basketball arena, bro, it's not a rivalry.
It's not yet, and I'm not even finna do all that. But they play against each other hard. Put it that way. It's tough. Pauses. It's a tough matchup for each one of those teams. But Ken, who did Orlando trade? They traded a bunch of draft picks away for who? I don't remember who they traded because I saw somebody put that out there. They were saying like to trade away all those picks and still end up in the play-in wasn't worth it. But I don't know who they traded for.
I forgot too.
I thought it was Desmond Bain.
Was it Desmond Bain?
That's what I thought.
No, he's with Phoenix. I mean, no,
he's with
Desmond Bain. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, he's in Minnesota. Yeah, I'm thinking of
Desmond Bain.
The other dude.
And Bain been hooping for them too.
Has he?
But he don't like them.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
Well, yeah, they came in. They said he came in first day, and he had to like adjust because he was coming in trying to tell people what to do and shit, and nobody was taking heed to it. But people was like, "Nigga, who is you?"
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's Chris Paul effect.
Yeah,
I think what did somebody call him a ball hog or something like that? But yeah, they were not fucking with each other. When he got there.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, because he trying to win, and these niggas is like, nigga, we in Florida. It's Orlando, my nigga. Chill out.
Going to Disney World after this, nigga. What are you talking about? Oh shit.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see how it go. But while we in the East though, what's going on with Giannis, bro? Y'all see all that mess that happened with him?
I think
what's going on with Giannis or Milwaukee though?
It's both.
I mean, he was talking shit like he want to be back, but he don't want to be back. We already know Doc Rivers not coming back, but it's ugly.
Thank God.
In Milwaukee, we talking about a guy that won a title that should have. Like, we shouldn't be talking about Giannis in this way. The fall of Giannis is a conversation that people need to be had, but whether it's his fault or not, he's still putting up numbers. But Giannis, with the other superstars in the league, isn't in the playoffs.
I blame him. He need to take the diva route like any other superstar would in his boat and say, trade me. He trying to be politically correct, say, I love Milwaukee. I'll always have, man, first of all, it's Milwaukee. Secondly, you're Giannis, bro. You can go anywhere in the league. We've seen James Harden do it. We've seen LeBron do it. We've seen so many players force their way out, but he trying to be like, oh, well, I'm not going to say it. Say it. Just say it. Mm-hmm. That way we ain't got to be on the fence about it, and they can go ahead and trade you and it not look crazy from an organizational standpoint. So I think that he's being way too coy to be a superstar. Like, just say the thing and go to San Antonio, go to New York, go to the Lakers, or wherever you're going to go, but just say you want to be traded and quit lying to us.
I think it is time for him to go. He needs a new city, a new scenery. The magic is gone in Milwaukee. It's that lightning in the bottle they caught is over with. And they did not do a good job of surrounding him with better players. They did not do a good job of getting him a better coach. At this point, in order to continue his legacy, he does need to move forward and move on. Where he could go, it's a number of different routes he could go as far as for teams that he could play with, but he definitely needs to be gone out of it. This should be his last season in Milwaukee, no matter what, no matter how you shake it. It's just too much dirt there, and it's just time to go. It's time to start over.
For someone who is going to be either their best player ever of the franchise and or second best player, this has ended in a weird ass like situationship breakup where it's just like we're just gonna ghost each other until we're just not there no more. Because like I think a lot of people have been expecting Giannis to just be like, all right, I'm out of here, send me to New York or send me to wherever. He don't want to do that. The franchise doesn't want to do that for him because no one wants to really look like the bad guy. So you just end up both looking like fools. I really don't care anymore at this point. If he stays in Milwaukee, I I think the only reason why he would stay is because of the max contract that he could sign with them. I think they can only offer him the most money. But he sounded like he want to win. So to me, it's going to be like on some Myles Garrett shit. Like either you want the money or you want to win. And that's what this offseason is going to tell me all about Giannis. Granted, he got a finals MVP, 2 MVPs, a championship, and a defensive player of the year. So he can retire and be obviously in the Hall of Fame. But if to me, he's kicking the can because he's like, I want to leave, but they giving me the most bread. So I'm going to force their hand so they can be the bad guy. And I can always look back in my career and say, well, if Milwaukee didn't move me, I would have stayed type shit.
Yeah, it's almost like he wants to keep his image intact by not demanding a trade because he's kind of said that before in the past. And to a certain degree, I believe him. I think there's sincerity in Giannis. I think that's why you see him going back and forth. I think he really believes the things that he says to a fault, right? You know, kind of what Spike is saying. You know, I think he's accomplished, and that's great. His resume is going to look really, really good when he's over. But it's like what could have been, and that's where we're gonna end up having a conversation with Giannis if he doesn't leave. Like Giannis is no longer, in terms of when he's healthy on the court, he's obviously great. You know, top 5, 3, or whatever number you want to put, but we're not having the same conversation with him anymore because of what's going on in Milwaukee. Because you know he wants to play games, he wants to play in a game, and they won't let him play in a game. And you know he's talking about like, well, you know, I realized that I know my place. Like we don't have any power, but I was healthy enough to play, but they didn't let me play. You know, so he's no longer in a conversation with Joker, with SGA now. And other guys that have won. Giannis, since he got that title, it's been downhill. The stock has been down. And we're talking about him moving to other teams, bro.
The funny thing about what you just said, Ken, and I'm not gonna stay on this for too long because we'll discuss them later. You could honestly say the same about Steph Curry and the Warriors. But I'm going to focus more on the Doc Rivers of all this shit, Sheldon, as far as they fired a good coach to give you a shitball one, and people wondering why this shit ended the way it did, bro. Once they hired Doc Rivers, I knew the shit was over. Like, I didn't think it was going to get this bad, but I knew the shit was over. And this is just more reasons why I'm just like, I don't understand how and why he's getting paid $10 million not to coach next year. Like, that's insane. Like how people just keep giving him these jobs and he don't do shit with them.
Yeah,
I'm okay with the Knicks. There have been a lot of white retreads.
Yeah, that's true.
This is what equality looks like. But you mentioned the West. Let's go ahead and jump to the West. All right. So continuing with the play-in matchups, we move on to the Western Conference. Tonight's game features the Portland Trailblazers on the road against the Phoenix Suns, and tomorrow's matchup has the Golden State Warriors traveling to Los Angeles to face the Clippers. Who do y'all have as the 7th and 8th seeds in the West?
I got for the 7th seed. I'm gonna stick with the Clippers. I think the Clippers are gonna beat Golden State, but I think Golden State will pull it out against the Suns and win and be the 8th seed. That's my take. I just feel like I just don't trust the Suns at all.
I have. Let me see how it shakes down. I do have the Clippers because I think the Warriors. I think the Warriors just want to lose, though. That's my whole thing. I think the Warriors want to lose the shit that Shelton's been praying on. These motherfuckers just want to lose just so they can get a high draft pick and not much more about this season. So I'll have the Clippers as the 8th seed, and I will have the Suns. I have the Suns at the 7th.
I'm gonna go. I want Portland to win. I feel like they got a young, exciting core. I feel like finally Scoot is playing well.
Your guy.
Enough. No, that wasn't me.
They gonna trade his ass.
That was FIFA.
That was me.
That was me. That was not me.
It was definitely
you were
he should have been
criticizing
number
Scoop.
one.
Yeah, you were talking shit about Scoop. My bad.
It was me.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
but I mean he's playing okay now. And I
is.
would love to see him in a playoff series just to see what he could do. And I think the Suns are formidable for those. I don't think the Warriors want to win at all. I agree with Nick. They need a draft pick. And I don't want to see the old ass Clippers at all, though Kawhi may be able to do some Superman shit and get them a couple wins in the first round. I ain't really here for that because I done seen that before too. I want to see Scoot and I want to see Devin Booker with this team so I can be able to shit on him once he don't come through as well. So those are two for me, Portland and Phoenix.
Dang, why you want to shit on Book, bro?
Because he overrated.
He overrated. He overrated.
He overrated like a motherfucker, bro.
He wasn't at the time.
I told you at the time.
He wasn't. He was that guy. I still think he's still that guy. I think he's anyway.
Shit, nigga. We talking about after a title for some nigga. After his finals appearance, what he been at since? Look here.
I mean, shit, we can say that about some other folks. If I can pull up a list,
not like him. Not like him. Yeah.
Devin Booker is Reggie Miller dating he Reggie Miller dating a Kardashian.
I think at the end of the day, though, I think my thing is if he never got to the finals, you know, maybe there's a little bit more weight to the discussion. But he did get to the finals. He did play his way by carrying that team to the finals.
He didn't carry that team.
Yes, he did, bro. Go rewatch the games. We covered all of it. We were there.
It was Chris Paul who is the engine, the little engine that could for the reason why they went to the NBA. It's masked like Devin Booker did everything, but since Chris Paul has gone, since Chris Paul is gone, been gone. The guy who carried it, you telling me he carried the whole team to the finals? Why can't he carry the team to the playoffs?
I'm telling you, in the playoffs, we saw Devin Booker was lighting motherfuckers up.
So where was that? So where's that Devin Booker been since?
The Phoenix organization went back to the Phoenix organization. It always was, bro, which is why everybody thought he was overrated because it's not a good ass fucking franchise. But all that being said, you got to win this game tonight against Portland. Like, you know,
if they lose this, it's crazy.
My thing is, at this point, you know, Devin has, for his career, gotten and played in the big game, right? And he's similarly without the title, because I think you look at Devin and Giannis to a certain degree, they both kind of went down this way, except, you know, Giannis has all the accolades and is still heralded as a top 5 player of the league, whereas Devin kind of just fell completely off the cliff and provided validation for the two of you on this program. But I think for him, you know, he's definitely lost a lot of the shine that he had, you know, before he went to, you know, on his run to the finals, you know, but he's still that guy. I still think he should win this game. I don't know what the Phoenix is going to do in terms of building a team around him, but it is what it is. As far as the Clippers and the Warriors, both of these franchises are right now
cooked
shit. And they are very much in a spot where we don't know what they want to do. And both could benefit from losing. It's a really tough thing to call because Curry's back. I know Curry and Draymond, they're not trying to lose a game to get a lottery pick. They're competitors. They're winners. They're champions. They're trying to win the game because in their mind, they still think that maybe they can get on a heater and win another title. They're delusional like that. So I can see them giving it their all to win the game. And honestly, let me get the Warriors, man. Let me get the Warriors and let me get the Phoenix Suns. But my question, though, is why do you guys think that when you guys say that they want to lose to get a lottery pick, who is they? Because it's not
which team. Which team you talking about?
The Warriors. That's the only one.
I think it behooves that. Yeah, I think it behooves the front office and the ownership. I think Steve Kerr don't give a fuck. He just happy to be there. He missed the white man getting paid for shit that he don't really contribute to. But I think it's the ownership and them being like, we've got about 2 more years of these courtside seats selling out like they are because of this guy named Steph Curry. He's going to leave pretty soon. We need to be able to rebuild and find a future for us to still sell these tickets because they've been having new arenas and some more shit since this Warrior dynasty started. So they got to justify and get people asses in the seats. I just also think that the moves that they thought they were making was going to pay out. And because of the lack of talent development that Steve Kerr has done since between the third and fourth title, it's now showing its ass. You don't really have
Which means
any.
they would have to get rid of Kerr, right?
I think they're gonna let. I think they're gonna let because of what Kerr has done. I think they're gonna let him leave on his own terms, but they're going to continue to move as if we're just waiting for this Curry shit to end. So we need to get some draft picks. We need to get a high pick. We need to get some players, see what we can do here and there. But we can't make any big moves because no one wants Draymond. We can't trade Steph because that's sacrilegious for our franchise. And we already traded away or gave away Klay Thompson. So it's like we already traded away Kuminga, who could end up biting us in the ass if he helps lead the Hawks over the Knicks in the playoffs. Like it's just like they all the moves they've made have turned out to be shit. They had a number 2 overall draft pick in this dynasty, and he turned out to be shit.
Kuminga is starting to become a very interesting player to me because he's a good player that's not good. it's just like what the hell, bro? Like you'll see him, you're like, God damn, man, they got something with him. And then next thing you know, it's like, what the hell? The Warriors were right.
I think from an ownership standpoint, to answer your question, Ken, they want the lottery pick. I don't think that Draymond, Steph, or Steve Kerr are willing to do that. But I do think since they did build that new stadium, since they have been on the rise, they're one of the most popular franchises in all of sports. It's time to start the new regime. Like this is the best draft to do it in too, with so many good players coming out of college. Like it's time to start building around someone else. No, they won't trade Steph. I don't think Draymond get a free pass, and I think I agree with Nick in the sense of they're gonna agree to part ways with Steve Kerr versus looking like they fired him. So you got Steph in there as the old guy, maybe the mentor to whoever you draft. So yeah, I think they 100% are pushing for it. Please don't win this game. Please don't win it.
There will not be another regime in Golden State. When this is over, it's over now. It's over. They're like it's hard to find Currys. It's just they just don't pop up. The Currys, the LeBrons of the world, these guys just don't pop up. And then they hit lightning in a bottle thanks to Mark Jackson. And they finally found like the best role player of all time in Draymond Green, the glue guy. And they just struck and it worked. But finding another guy like that is I don't see it happening. It's going to be tough. They're going to go back to just being the fucking Warriors, where they're just playing now, playing, and that's it. We're not going to really care about them. They're going to be exciting, win a couple of games here and there, but we all remember the Warriors. Shel, do you remember the Warriors? They had good teams, but in terms of what we have right now, what they had, that shit is over. It's not going to happen. But Nick, I do want to revisit the whole conversation about Steph Curry because I think he has been definitely getting a pass in terms of how he's still putting up numbers, but it don't seem like, I won't say it's not impactful, but it's like he's been hurt all the time. And he's managed to sort of avoid criticism. And I think all those rings have helped. But you're saying that you think the Warriors failed Curry. Is that what you're saying? Or what are you saying about
I think the Warriors thought they would be in a better position, kind of like I think the Warriors thought themselves to be like the Patriots, where they were going to have a longer dynasty that would rival any other dynasty in the NBA. Because
light years away, Nick. Remember he said that shit? We're light years ahead or something like that.
Yeah, and things actually worked out in their favor situationally, like getting a number 2 overall pick.
Yeah.
Getting Kevin Durant when they did. But they all ended in ways worst case scenario. Like you only get was it 3 final or 4 finals appearances out of KD? Like you lose the finals to Toronto with KD being hurt, which could have made Curry have 5 rings. You lose another finals, blowing a 3-1 lead. You know what I'm saying? So Curry could have had 6. It's like things went out and then you draft number 2 Wiseman, who turns out to be nothing for you. And then you get Jimmy Butler, and then he blows out his shit. It's just like, I think they would have thought, like, if we're not competing for titles, at least we're gonna be one of the last 4 teams, in the whole dance. And it hasn't gone that way since. I think that title run that they got against Boston was the last. That was literally their last dance when it comes to, like, this is the last of Curry when it comes to his greatness and being showcased on the biggest floor, because now you couldn't even imagine them getting through the West now. No matter who they get, even if they were to somehow, some way get Giannis, do you think Curry and Giannis is beating OKC in 7 games, or the Spurs, or the Nuggets? Like, again, it's just kind of like, I think they thought their run was going to be longer and more glorious. And granted, you got 4 rings, so you can't poo-poo on none of that. This is a dynasty, but these last few years against going with the timeline of Giannis since his championship, you could say the same thing about the Warriors. It's like, but Giannis doesn't have the same, marketing like Steph does. Giannis, people don't know the difference between Cookie Monster voice and Giannis voice. As far as recognizable athletes. So I don't think that, I think that's more to do with anything. But I think there is a conversation people don't want to really have about Golden State, and they keep dropping their names like they're going to be a contender someday. And we've been over that shit.
And Curry getting hurt. And Curry getting hurt gives them a pass, right? He's been hurt most of the season. So, we can do the what if, game or whatever. But, it was organizational arrogance, man. On top of the world. I think you saying that they thought they were the Patriots is spot on. They just knew that they had all this shit figured out. And for a while it was working out, but to be sustainable, like, you have to hit on every single thing. And picking Wiseman was, you can look at as damn near the beginning of the end, because he was supposed to come in and they thought that they were going to hand it off to him. And they had the next guy that was going to be that foundational piece to keep this thing rolling. And it didn't work. And then you get Butler. And you're like, all right, so we got Butler, and we're going to bring Butler into the system that we already have here. And then that shit didn't work. So, and then now Curry hit this spot where he can't even stay on the court and play, the longevity is being questioned. So he's kind of falling off. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think the last name is appropriate description for them. But they're gonna definitely try to go out like champs, but the roster's not good, and we'll see what happens with them, after that. But hey,
yeah, I think you're right with the Wiseman thing. I think they were expecting at least a Chris Bosh, kind of contribution out of him, or at least a baby Joel. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was supposed to be something meaningful, give him a new dynamic, an inside-out game with Curry outside. You would have Wiseman on the inside.
He was supposed to be Looney on steroids is what he was supposed to be. You had Draymond that's supposed to work with him. They had terrible mismanagement to get them where they were, because they had everything set up. They were set up to win. And they were set up to have the future set with the picks that they had. And they just blew it. They blew it. They blew it. They completely blew it. Yeah. And it's tough.
Got cocky, man.
They did. They really did. And you look to Draymond to be a leader like that. And like I said, I think that, in my opinion, outside looking in, I would think that they would want Draymond to take Wiseman under his wing and kind of teach him about how to play with Curry, because playing with Steph Curry is different than playing with any other player in the league if you're a big man. So I think that they were trying to teach him that, but he wasn't getting it fast enough. And they ran out of patience really quick, and here we are. So that's the point that they got to.
All right.
Hey, this Miami Charlotte game going nuts. These niggas.
Why do LaMelo stop at like the free throw? Why do you never drive the basketball?
Because he's a goofball, bro. That's why I keep on
saying. He's not, man. He's not.
He is.
He got
will
the
drive the
size
basketball.
and the strength.
Did
and
you
look
see that
like to be
alley-oop?
able to
Woo!
get to the hole anytime he want to.
He played like an idiot,
He-
bro.
He
Tonight-
stop at the
to-
3-point
nah.
line. He does. It's stupid.
No, what I was gonna say, tonight is the night. You're absolutely right, Lewis. What he needs to be doing because the shots not falling. Him and Knipple like 2 for 20 from 3.
Yeah, he keep
But
just
he's-
shooting.
he's
Flat-footed
scoring.
threes is not on the mark.
He's
He
he's
is scoring.
but he's
I
not.
do give you that. But if you're looking at this game, they can't really guard him. He could get to the
He
cup.
play like a
anytime he
YN,
want
bro.
to.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you,
yes,
bro.
he is. He's the
crazy.
he's the poster
It's
boy for the
fucking
one.
crazy to watch. Damn.
And that shit be going in, bro. And then
Nigga,
so
the only
everybody
nigga
fall
gonna
in
score
love
2
with it.
points right now.
But this is
Bruh,
what's been happening to them down the
it's
stretch a lot
nuts.
lately. It's not showing up in the fourth quarter. It's been an epidemic down the stretch. They'll be playing great in every game, but the fourth quarter, LaMelo disappeared, Khan disappeared.
That's
It's
what I
been
was
happening these last few games.
Lou, that's why I was arguing with these niggas the other week. I was just like, bro, these niggas, why y'all keep hyping? I watch these games too. I see how he play. I don't trust him. And he's their best player easily. He's easily their best player, and he play like that. That's why I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
They just
Ball
started
TV
this.
had the perfect. He played like he got Nike. He played like he got Nike slides on. He played like he got slides on. Like, let me just shoot this 3. Damn, this shit's nuts.
Hey, Andrew Wiggins is pulling the bag from what people thought he was going to be coming out of Kansas.
But
This is
but
what
this
Golden
is the
State had.
This is the reason why, as much as Sheldon go hard for Charlotte, they star player is gonna be their problem. Like that nigga, he inefficient.
That's the main
bro.
thing. If he was
that nigga's inefficient.
the only reason why we respect
He's
the only,
super efficient, dog.
the only-
You look at
nah.
look at the stats. I mean, when he's playing bad, it's bad. But when you watch what he's done over the course of the season, he's ultra efficient. Everybody on this team is efficient because they're not shooting a million times. They're putting the points up and they're doing what they're supposed to do. Efficiency is not the question. How he gets his buckets is his way. But when it's not working, it looks crazy. But it's worked all year. So you really can't say much about it. Like I said, down the stretch, these last 10 games, it's been tough in the fourth quarter for this team. And it's because it's tightening up and it's the end of the
Because
season.
he's not efficient.
He's very efficient. He's been efficient all season. He's
No,
has the
he's
highest
not,
plus minus.
bro.
Not
He has the highest plus minus in the
No, he's
league. What are
not.
you saying?
we're talking
What
about
do you-
shots, bro.
What are you
Bro,
saying?
yeah.
Bro,
That's
you
what I'm
look at-
telling you.
You look at
He
these
comes off
games,
the,
you can tell.
he's so efficient. He
I ain't
comes
looked
off
at
the
half
court.
as many as
They
games
was
as
up.
you have.
They
but
were
you
up
can-
8. They were up 8 in this game. He came off the court and they went down 6. So he's very efficient. He's getting it done, and he's doing it different ways. It's not just shooting the ball.
We talking about how many shots is he making versus how many shots is he taking,
That's
bro.
my point. He's not
He's
shooting the
shooting-
ball a million times. He's not. It's
And
just,
He just keeps
that's
shooting
worse.
flat
Come on,
footed
hold on,
ass
hold on,
threes
hold on,
for no
hold on,
reason.
hold on, Spike. He's shooting the ball less. This how you know he's a high
I
volume
can't
shooter.
believe this shit.
He's shooting the ball less, and his field goal is I think the lowest it's ever been in his career since being in Charlotte. Like that enough tells you right that he's inefficient. You shooting the ball less, and you missing more shots.
efficiency to me. Efficiency
Yeah,
to me.
he's
And
not
what it means is you're taking the right shots. You're making the right plays. The guy has the highest plus minus in the league. That
Bruh,
means when he's
that's
in the,
not what we're
when he's
talking
in the
about.
game. Think about it now. Think about efficiency. When he's in the game,
You know,
they're up by more points than any
Shelton,
other
do you-
team in the
do you know what- do you-
OKC's,
Shelton,
any of those teams.
do you-
He means more than anybody else on the basketball court.
do you know how ridiculous you sound because you are
How?
the facts? You're the facts guy. You're the numbers
Yes.
guy. You say if A plus B equals C, that's what it is.
That's what I'm giving you. That's what
No,
I'm
no,
giving
no.
you.
Jalen gave you that. When we're talking efficiency,
No,
we're not talking
he's
about your
saying
person.
he's talking about field goal percentage.
No, exactly. That's efficiency.
That's not efficiency by itself, Nick. Efficiency means what he's doing on the court plus minus. When he's on the court, he affects
When do we
more
ever
than
talk
any
plus
other player in the
minus
league.
on this
Hold
chat?
on, Nick,
Is that not efficiency? Are you missing that part?
Nick, you know what bothers me when niggas go to plus minus?
What's
Fucking
that?
tell me what plus minus is. Explain to me how.
Plus,
it's
it's a very simple equation. If
Okay.
you're on the court,
Yeah, I
you're
mean-
winning by more points than any other player in the league. That's your plus minus. If his plus minus is higher than any other player in the league, including, and I'm talking about these teams like your OKCs, that means your guy SGA, any of the players you want to name. When LaMelo is on the court, Charlotte is winning by more points than any other team, any other player in the league. He's efficient. There you go. That's your efficiency right there. He comes
know,
off the
Okay,
court.
so
I just looked
and
it
they
up,
go
and
down.
he ain't the leader. He ain't the leader in plus minus. So
Who
that fact
is?
that you put none of
Who
it,
is?
Shea
Who is? Absolutely
Shea
not.
is.
Where is he ranked?
And it would make sense because they
Where is he?
out.
Where is he ranked?
He's number 1.
No, I said where is LaMelo ranked?
Number 9.
That can't be right. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Because I just looked it up.
Right.
It can't be.
He ain't even top 5, top 8. He
can't
gassing
be.
them up. And they about
Bro,
to
you know
lose to a Miami
Ain't
team
number
that ain't got
on NBA.
It
fucking.
can't be.
Y'all tell me. I'm gonna tell you the top 5, and you tell me if this sound more legit than what Sheldon talking about. Number 1 is Shea. Number 2 is his running mate, Chet. I mean, obviously he would benefit from it because he playing the second most minutes of the team. Number 3 is Derek White. Number 4 is Victor Wembanyama, and 5 is Julian from San Antonio.
Ooh.
Wouldn't it make sense for those players to be there because they play more like they play when the teams are blowing out other teams?
Yeah, I'm looking at statmuse.com right now. It's got Shea, Chet, Derek White, Vic, Julian Champagne, Peyton Pritchard, LaMelo Knife. Yeah,
It's a dumb, bro. It's a dumb stat because it's just saying how, like
That's not a dumb stat, bro. How is that a dumb stat?
It is.
Shelton, I think that so I understand what you're talking about, but yeah, we've always kind of it's plus minus is a Skip Bayless stat, bro.
Yeah, bro. We don't read those stats
I'll
on
look
this
at that.
program, bro.
I let you have it because I don't care all that much. So I was surprised you started using it. I was like,
I use it because he
Hey,
questioned
hey,
LaMelo's efficiency. See, the thing about it is,
That's not how we judge efficiency. We've never judged efficiency like that, bro.
here's the thing: when LaMelo's playing the way he's playing, and when it's working, everybody's all in, and it's been working all year. But now that it's not working, that's when everybody's like, "Oh, that's terrible. He's not efficient." Yes, he is. He's been doing the same thing all year.
Bro, I'm
I'm
telling you as a Hawks fan who had Trae Young on their team. Trae Young is also inefficient. I'm telling you this, bro.
Trae Young and LaMelo are not in the same category this year. Not this year.
Right.
Now, in most years, I'm with
year.
you. In most years, I'm with you. LaMelo plays a crazy style of basketball.
Who's the better player? Overall, who's the better player? I want to hear
What, between Trae and LaMelo?
Yeah.
LaMelo. LaMelo's better than Trae Young. He can't shoot as good as Trae Young, but he's a better player.
Based off.
He ain't a better passer.
I mean, but all he do is shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
This year he's proven to be more efficient on defense. He actually is figuring out ways to get the ball because if you look at a Con ain't dribbling the ball at all. Con is catch and shoot. So he's figuring out how to get the ball to Con. He's getting the ball to Brandon Miller where he likes it.
Who has he guarded this game?
This game he's been guarding. He got killed this game.
No, man.
He's been getting smoked this game because he was guarding.
Was he doing David? Because
Mitchell went off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the point that we're making about the plus minus. You just said he not guarding nobody. He chucking up these shots. They losing by 4.
No.
They should be winning this game.
Lou, I'm with you. What I'm saying is
can I say something real quick? So I just because obviously there's a mix up on what efficiency is and the definition.
Somebody's trying to change the definition, Ken. That's what you need to say.
Fine. But I think in order to move forward, we need to agree on what efficiency is. So I just looked it up, and it is to a certain degree what Shelton is describing. He's using the wrong metric though. What they said in the Google is that it is a measure of players' productivity per possession or minute, balancing positive contributions, et cetera, against negatives one. But according to this, it says they use PER, player efficiency ratings, and true shooting percentage and effective field goal percentage. I don't see the plus minus. So that's what it says here.
You can use whatever stat you want to use. I watch the damn games, and that nigga ain't efficient.
Dog, I watched every game. He's efficient.
I know your eyes broke. That's why you got glasses on.
I was about to say Jalen. I was gonna say Jalen. The only thing I need to see is the EYE test. You know what I'm saying? I see what this goofy ass nigga do every game, and I'm like, bro, this is your king.
Hey, Nick, I
wouldn't trade him
It's
for
like
the
he
world.
don't realize He don't realize he's a 6'8" point guard. 6'7",
wouldn't
like
trade
That's
him.
his
6'7"
game, though,
point
Shel.
guard. Bro,
Spike, that's not
drive.
his game.
That's
bro.
what got him to the league, Lou.
That's nuts though.
But
Like he's
that's-
shooting these
that's his
flat-footed
game, though.
ass threes. Like he. That's
Even
crazy.
with the PER, you want to know who the leader in the league is? The PER. This funky ass stat.
I just looked it up. That's crazy.
Steven
You
Adams.
don't even want to
nigga.
know the number one person is.
Steven Adams is the number one
Adams ain't
PER
playing.
in the league.
I
Exactly.
Look, all that shit's bullshit to me. I was just trying to help y'all out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at his.
Well,
shooting
like I said, watching the games and watching what he was able to do since January, which we got to count the whole season. LaMelo Ball has been efficient.
Bro, ain't nobody trying to hear all that shit. What's up,
Shel,
people? How
this
you
is the
doing?
most important. This is the most important
Yes,
game of their season.
absolutely, Lou.
Of his career.
They ain't show up.
15. Well, look, wait, let me finish. I'm saying I'm watching him for this whole quarter, not do anything efficiently as you're talking about. He ain't even making good passes. He
Lou,
ain't
I'm
taking good
agreeing
shots.
with you.
All
I'm
he
not
doing is running
disagreeing
down
with
the
you.
court and
Lou, that
No,
ain't
he had
tonight's
two good
game is
passes,
not
Lou. He had two good
tonight's
passes.
game for me is not the argument. He has not had a good game. None of them have played well tonight. They don't deserve to win this game. But what I'm saying is he's been efficient this season. Doc said he wasn't efficient this season. I said that's not true. LaMelo has been efficient all season long. I watched every game. Doc ain't watched nothing but women basketball. He don't know nothing about basketball. How you gonna talk about efficiency? You watching them miss all them layups. You can't even discuss efficiency in that league.
Hey, unlike you, I am a fan of basketball in general. So when basketball is on, I watch basketball. Unlike
They don't
most
even
niggas,
make
I watch
layups in the
basketball.
women's game. They don't even make layups. We can't even talk about efficiency.
that's
Until
how
you
you know
make
when a
a
nigga
layup.
lose the argument. You know when a nigga lose the argument, he had to go there.
Exactly. I watch.
The women under the bus.
He went so Saxon so quick.
He took the lowest blow.
And
Took the lowest blow he could take.
Come on, bro. How you gonna throw the ladies? The ladies ain't do nothing to you.
Yeah, they did.
Just met the queens, bro. He just threw them all under the bus.
Blow you could take, bro.
I enjoy basketball, so I watch basketball, my nigga. And with me watching basketball, I'm telling you, this nigga's inefficient. You just came and focused your team, and I get that. I get that, but I'm being
How are you quantifying inefficient? What's inefficient?
by his
Looking
shooting
at Melo.
percentage.
Shooting, yeah.
Like
I'm
Melo,
looking
and
at
I
it.
could just watch Melo. Like he just played in his playing style. Just I don't
Because
know. I ain't got to put in the words. I just watch him, bro.
His
I
playing
just
style
Nah,
doesn't make
put it in words, Doc. Put it in words.
Exactly, because look, because look,
already, and you don't want to listen.
because I'm asking because when I'm looking at the stats, he only played 28 minutes a game, shot 41% from the field, 37% from three, 90 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 7 assists on 3 turnovers and 20 points. That's relatively efficient. What's inefficient about his game?
Not for the volume of three. Like he's shooting. You said 36%, right? Not from three, bro.
37% from 3. That's elite. 37 from 3 is elite.
I would say being a 41% shooter with like to lose point with the skill set that he has, he should be a more efficient shooter than 41%. Especially with
Okay,
how many
he should
shots
be
he
that's
takes.
fine.
Most
I'll
guards
give you
shoot
that.
40%.
But
Most
when
guards
he's
shoot that,
shooting,
though.
Nah,
but when
most
he's
good
shooting
guards.
from 3,
Y'all keep on
when
saying
he's
he's an
shooting
all-star.
from 3, what he shoots from the field, bruh.
Yeah, he's an above average 3-point shooter.
I mean, ooh,
oh
Kobe
shit,
White.
bro. Hey, bro, Kobe. Kobe
And-
White.
Kobe going crazy.
looks
He's
like
efficient.
Kobe
He's talking about
Bean.
efficient.
And he's 2
Right.
to 1 when it comes to assist to turnover ratio, which isn't elite, but it isn't horrible. You know what I'm saying? He should be closer to 3 to 1.
But that's what I'm saying, FIFA. The way you
Here's
talk
what
about
I'll
this
say,
guy, he should be in a lot better stats side of the stats than where he is.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay, he has the
you
same
gotta look
makeup.
at- you
that
gotta
we
look
see.
at
He
that.
got the same makeup.
You have to look at the
He
other.
got the same makeup at SGA. I think he
You
leaves
got
a
to look
lot
at
of
the other
mid
2 on
game
his
stuff
team.
on
He's
the
playing.
court.
Thank you.
He's
Thank
playing
you,
with 2
Shelton.
scorers. So he's
Yes.
not going 20 points for him is what you basically expect. You got 2 other 20-point scorers on the same team that he's made better. These guys will tell you themselves that they're better because of what LaMelo is doing.
We
They'll
not
tell you that.
when
That's
the conversation
that may be true.
Yeah, exactly. That's 2 different things that we're talking about. Because when I'm talking about efficiency, I'm solely talking about LaMelo and his shot, the shots that he takes and the shots that he makes. Is he efficient at doing that?
No, hold on. I guess my second point is also this. Inefficient also means to me the shots you take and like the timeliness of your shots. Like he's like as a person who watched Trae Young, I understand how shots can take you out the game. Bad shots take you, and I've seen LaMelo do that multiple times. That's inefficient to me. And right now he has the opportunity to actually put him on his back, and he's not doing it. And I just
That's the
I don't know,
point.
bro.
That's
I just
the
don't.
point
I don't
right
see
there.
it. I don't see it.
Yeah, tonight.
This
he
team should
really,
be on his back. This
yeah,
team should
tonight
be on
he-
his back right now.
Yeah,
it's
he
not.
hadn't. Yeah, he hadn't really stepped up in this fourth quarter. Well, the second half mostly, and he did it the other night too against Boston. He had like 36 in the third quarter. It ended the game with 36. So there are
So
games
you're
when
giving me history and adding to my point. You're giving me history.
No. What I'm saying is there, just like any other player, there's times when he doesn't show up. That's what I'm saying to you. And those are the few games that you watch. Not every game, evidently, because you ain't seen none in this run. Because I guarantee you he's been the MVP of this whole run that they've been on since January. This has all been LaMelo's doing. He's been the maestro of this, which is nothing but efficiency. What I'm saying is there is credence to some of the things you're saying, but as far as to say overall he's not efficient, that's bullshit.
Well, my thing
because wait, hold on, real quick. Because what LaMelo does for the others, and Shelton, I agree with everything that you're saying, is that his game itself may not be as efficient as some of the other elite guards in the league. But when you look at what he's contributed to the wins, how easy he makes the game for everybody else. Con Knipple is not off the dribble scorer like that. Like his game is not built that way. He gets a lot of easy shots because of what LaMelo gives him. Brandon Miller the same way. Now he does have more of a bag than Concanippo off the dribble, but these guys, especially who's the lefty that's the point, the power forward, I always forget his name.
Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges. Bro, almost all of his buckets come off of LaMelo assists. So LaMelo does have inefficiencies, not gonna lie. I think that's tied to maturity. Because remember at the beginning of the season, I said, bro, I don't know if LaMelo's going to be mature enough. I think he got mature enough, but what we're seeing the roadblock now is that he has to push through that to hit that elite level on all facets of the game. He's not there yet. He's scratching the surface of being an elite player. He hasn't broken through yet.
My thing
Hey,
is
go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna say real quick, Doc. Kobe White this is supposed to be his biggest game of his NBA career, and Kobe White is the reason why they're in this game, and he
Kobe
saved
White's
them.
still in the show.
So, but they're going into overtime. So LaMelo needs to show. This is why I don't give a fuck about all that other shit y'all talking about. Because if he doesn't show up for these moments, he's just the same player that he always been. He just gonna do LaMelo, and that's it. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna help the team at all, and more than likely it's gonna hurt it.
Facts.
But yeah, I'm watching the game right now for LaMelo. This is the LaMelo show that should be going on.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero,
I'm with Nick right here.
I'm just so relieved.
The
I'm
best
so happy.
player on the floor. The best player on the floor right now should be LaMelo, and he should be able to show people that over this next 5 minutes. Like that, I think that's the flat out bottom line. What you and FIFO are saying, Sheldon, I get it. I understand he does make other players better. However, it seems like his basketball IQ is just like in the dump, in the toilet from these shots that I've been seeing him take. Yeah, he make good passes sometimes, but he should be way more. He's a lot better and could be way more efficient if he know how to use the mid game. He ain't got no midi. That's his biggest problem.
He definitely has mid range, Lou. That's what he does best.
I ain't seen it tonight.
He's had mid range. Like you're saying, go straight to the basket. What you were saying earlier about him going straight to the basket, that's what he needs to do.
Well, points in the paint or midi.
Mid range, he got mid range game. He's one of the best mid range players in the league. But what he's doing tonight now, where he's falling short tonight is like I said, he's 2 for 15 from 3, and his shot that normally falls is not falling on a night that you needed to fall the biggest night of the season for the team. But it's a good thing that they did bring in Kobe White and got him for little or nothing, got him for some peanuts, which was a great trade. And Miles Bridges has stepped up big time tonight because Brandon Miller, he has 19, but he's not been that great. And Khan ain't showed up at all. So it's been LaMelo having to get it done.
Let me put it in simplest terms. I guess I've been talking around, like talking in circles, I guess. He don't have the it, bro. He don't have it, dog. He just doesn't have it. Like he can have the talent, and it can look good, and if it's for Charlotte, if it's for the city of Charlotte, and as a Hornets fan who never had shit, I could get that too. You gonna put him on a pedestal, but the it isn't there. It just isn't.
You know what? He's the basketball version of Dak Prescott. That's exactly what the fuck he is.
Damn, y'all.
That's exactly what the fuck
don't
he
do
is,
that.
man.
Don't do that.
That's what he is.
Nah,
I think
Dak Prescott.
that this year he's played some of his best basketball in his career this year. He took basketball more seriously this year than he has at any other time. So I'm impressed with what he is. He still got growing to do. He's still a YN out there in these streets.
How long Melo been in the league, man?
It's been a minute.
He's on his second contract, so I know it's been longer than that.
And we still expecting this nigga to grow up, bro.
Absolutely. You seen it. You seen it this year, didn't you? What did I just say? He did it this year, right? Didn't I just say that?
No.
What changed was his coach that came in, and his coach made all the difference in the world. He'll tell you that himself. He speaks on his coach. He speaks on Charles, whatever, I can't remember his last name, but he talks about LaMelo talks about the difference he's made in his game.
This nigga just came. Bro, he came off the pick and took a 24-footer off 1 foot. Like what? He just came off a pick and roll, Ken, and shot a 24-foot jumper off 1 foot in overtime. As like this,
no, it didn't go in.
No, he's 3 for 16. He's 3 for 16 right now.
He just having all night,
he's been taking all year though. That's what I'm saying. He's been taking that same shot all year.
And that's our point. He shouldn't be taking that shot at all.
He made another good pass. He made another good pass. He got 3 passes.
That was a good pass to Miller right there.
He can pass the ball.
He is a suburban John Morant. That's what he is.
No, he ain't. Don't do that.
Yeah, he is.
Don't do that.
That's exactly what he is. Because that car accident showed me everything I needed to know. Like,
hey, Shelton. He had John Morant with a 2-parent household.
Crazy.
Y'all wrong. Hey, it was one point when I was even thinking myself that would be the trade that should be made is Ja for LaMelo, but I thought that's what they would.
You were ready to give up on.
I wasn't. No, I'm not saying me. I'm saying at the one point we were talking about trading him.
Hey, FIFO, real quick. Let's just want to get on record who you have for each conference for the play-ins. So we got the Heat and Charlotte playing right now. They're in OT. Who you have with Orlando and Philly? Well, who do you have as the 7th and 8th seeds in the East? And do you have as the 7th and 8th seeds in the West?
Yeah, and in the East, give me Charlotte. I think they pull this game out in OT. I think Philly gets the 8th spot. Who's in the playing in the West?
Golden State is playing. Golden State is playing the Clippers, and Phoenix playing Portland.
Clippers.
So Golden State is playing who?
The Clippers.
The Clippers for the 7th seed. Or
yes.
That's for
that's for the 9th and 10th.
That's the 9th seed.
Yeah, that's the 19 game.
Who's playing the 7-8 game? Who's
Phoenix and Portland
tonight?
Phoenix, Portland. Hold on.
I thought that was a 10-9 game.
No, I had them mixed up. I had it backwards. I was wrong.
Golden State Clippers is 10-9, so they trying to get to the 8th seed.
Give me Portland beating Phoenix, and then who? The other game is who?
Golden State and the Clippers.
I think Golden State makes it. So I think it's Golden State and Portland that make the playoffs.
All right. You think Golden State wants to make the playoffs?
Golden State.
I think so. I think so because the thing is where they'll be drafting if they don't make the playoffs, right? Like right outside the lottery or right toward the end of the lottery, it doesn't really make a difference for them, right? So like I think that for Golden State is either make the playoffs and see what happens, or they should have tanked all year and got a top 5 pick, but that's not the case. So the playoffs.
Golden State loses because they got Steph on the minutes restriction.
I thought he was off the minutes restriction. He's still his own one.
They said they still gonna keep him on the men's restriction.
Oh, wow.
So that right there told me everything about what they're doing.
They are trying to lose him.
Y'all need to get in, so y'all gonna restrict. Like y'all don't care if y'all get in or not. It's like, all right, cool. So
because he shouldn't come off the floor. If you're trying to win, Steph should play the whole game.
All right, moving on. Back to the playoffs. While we are still trying to determine and predict who will face the first and second seeds in the Eastern and Western Conference, we do know who the third versus sixth and fourth versus fifth matchups will be. In the East, the New York Knicks will face the Atlanta Hawks, and the Cleveland Cavaliers will take on the Toronto Raptors. In the West, the Denver Nuggets will face the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the LA Lakers will go up against the Houston Rockets. Who do y'all have winning these series and why?
Do we have an injury report yet, or like as to who's going to play for the Lakers?
They said Luka won't be back until game 4 or 5, and they don't know about Reeves.
Oh, it's not going that far then.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he out.
Though.
What that mean?
It's the Rockets though. They don't know how to win games,
bro.
They've been blowing it all season.
But this is a second round in the playoffs with KD.
Yes, KD
against a hurt Lakers team.
They don't mean nothing to me.
They smell blood in the water. They smell blood in the water,
and they got more talent than LA. Period.
Yeah, they do. I got the Rockets. Give me the Rockets.
Give me the Lakers.
We starting West. I'm sorry, y'all.
What?
Give me the Lakers.
How many games y'all got?
I got the Rockets in 6.
I got the Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 7.
You got the Lakers beating the Rockets without Luka?
Yeah. Luka come back at some point during this series, and I don't think that the Rockets just can't close games out. They don't have the correct personnel. Even though the Lakers personnel ain't that great, I do believe that Luka and LeBron, once Luka gets back, can beat KD. They got KD playing point guard in certain situations, like when they up against the press and stuff like that. And I just don't think they're equipped for playoff basketball. It just don't. They roster doesn't make sense. At some point during this season, they should have addressed the point guard situation, and it's going to come back to bite them in this series.
Now, so that's the one point that I don't agree with you, Lou, where the Rockets were not in a place to make a move because the way that they're constructed, what they need is Fred VanVleet back. You know what I'm saying? Who are you moving on from to bring somebody else in? The way that they're constructed, I want all those guys there. So that's the only place that I disagree with you. But I agree in a sense that they don't have the personnel, the playoff personnel to win games, in my opinion. I like the Rockets if they were all healthy, but they're not. And so they're not a complete team. KD at this stage, I don't believe can win enough games dolo, because that's what's going to happen. Sengun is nice, but Sengun's not a 30-point scorer. Sengun is good across the board. 18 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, a block or 2, a steal or 2. He's solid across the board. He's only going to give you a spectacular game maybe once, twice in the playoffs. The Thompson twin, love him. Can't get buckets. The white boy, they call him Cocaine Curry. You know what I'm saying? He is sporadic at best. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He can shoot from deep, but he doesn't really scare you unless he gets hot. They just don't have enough buckets. And I don't think that they are built to get the amount of stops to be a complete defensive juggernaut. So because they're not great at either one, I think the Lakers win this series.
Yeah, give me the Rockets in 5.
Yeah, you said that their roster better than San Antonio.
I trust their roster. I meant to say I trust their roster more than San Antonio. But either way,
okay.
Yeah, give me the Rockets in 5. I think if we waiting on Luka in game 4, shit, that's it. Luka ain't Sheldon. When we know Luka coming back in healthy. Yeah, in shape.
He might come back, but it ain't gonna be in shape.
Exactly. So I'm like, nigga, it's KD, Amen Thompson, what's it, Sengun, and what's the other dude's name? I'm Jabari Park, whatever.
Smith.
Jabari Smith. Yeah. Bruh. Rockets in 5.
Doc, was that efficient enough for you? He just scored.
That's disrespectful to LeBron.
LeBron getting one. He's a 41-year-old man, bro.
Yeah, LeBron versus KD series is crazy because that's basically what it sounds like we're getting.
That's what it is.
It's gonna be, it's like vintage.
Yeah, it is. And the fact that Luka's not there makes it that much more so. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be worth.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be must see TV. I'm gonna want to watch it, for sure. For that reason.
This your most anticipated first round? Your favorite first round matchup?
No, the next game we're gonna do is the Nuggets versus the Timberwolves. That's my most anticipated first round.
That's
game.
gonna be over in. That's gonna be over in 5.
Oh wow, you disrespecting Ant. That's all I'm trying to say. I keep trying to tell y'all
I was talking about the Nuggets. I was talking about the Nuggets
because I know you ain't
Nuggets
talking
in
about
5.
the
That being said, Nuggets in 5.
How's Ant's health?
He'll be all right.
The whole team. The Timberwolves are as healthy as they've been all season. That's what the reporters are saying. So they are as healthy as they've been all season. I mean, they just finna run into Joker though. Joker finna put that BTA. BTA is what it's about to be first round.
Bruh, Joker.
The Nuggets healthy too.
Mm-hmm.
I talk way too fast.
Did he do it last time though?
You could tell. I mean, you could.
I don't
tell
think
the difference.
Jamal Murray was.
Go ahead.
My bad. Go ahead, Doc.
No, you good. Go ahead, Bud.
I was just saying, I don't think Jamal Murray was as healthy as he is, and he's playing a lot better. And Joker is having one of the best seasons offensively that he's had in a long time. So even though Ant is the man, I respect him. Like they ain't got nobody to compete with what the Nuggets going to be able to roll out there.
Hey Nick, who's the Timberwolves number 2?
Give me. I honestly.
Yeah.
Listen. It should be Julius Randle, but give me what's the other name? McDaniels. I think McDaniels is actually there.
Jalen McDaniels.
That's their number 2.
That's your number 2, and you think that number 2 is better than having
Jamal Murray.
Sometimes having Aaron.
Murray.
All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this.
Ant can overcome that, and with Joker, like you. So you basically say Ant is better than Joker too.
I didn't say Ant was better than Joker. All I'm saying is that y'all got Ant fucked up. That's all I said.
Oh, he gonna give a valiant effort.
You know what,
I fuck
Nick?
with that. He gonna do his job.
You pick with your heart and not your head, bro. Like you do, and I feel you.
People, before you even finish, because you about to do a whole lot, and I respect you for doing it. The crazy thing is, Nick ain't give us what he picked. Now he just talking about Ant. That's the whole lot. That's what he was like. This nigga ain't tell us his prediction. He just doing a whole lot of talking. But he didn't give us what he picked.
All I'm saying is going off of facts because I'm talking to myself too. Ken, the Timberwolves have been to the Western Conference Finals for the last 2 seasons, and Sheldon, every 2 seasons they've been to the Western Conference Finals. All of us have not picked them to go to the Western Conference Finals, and Joker been in the league since then. Wemby wasn't who he was, obviously then, but OKC was still there. Like all these teams that we talk about ahead of them, they were the last 2 teams in the West the last 2 years. So what I'm saying is, I don't think this series is going to be as easy as y'all think it's going to be, and I'm even willing. I'm willing to go on a limb.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying, give me Timberwolves in 7.
Oh wow!
Give me Timberwolves in 7.
And he over there talking he talked himself into it. He got bullied into it just now. We peer pressure that nigga into his pick.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to say I'm not gonna be on this program and I'm not gonna be on a program that doesn't give Ant the respect that he deserves.
This is not about disrespecting
what happened. How did he
Ant.
come back? My bad.
This is not about disrespecting.
Hey, if somebody took a shot, they should.
Bro, they did.
Well, this game. Oh no.
The Hornets did some goofy shit.
It was over.
No, LaMelo threw the ball away.
Yeah,
he fouled Hero on the
Jesus Christ.
It was goofy shit.
I said I talked too quick.
It was goofy shit, bro.
God.
Now that was goofy shit.
I started looking at the other game. I thought this one was over.
They was up 125 to 120, and then Hero hit a three in the corner.
Yeah.
And then LaMelo had the ball in his hands, walking up the court, and threw the ball away.
Come on, man.
This is why they needed to get to the
Nick, gotta get the
playoffs.
ball right here.
We are not disrespecting Ant-Man.
LaMelo with the win.
Ant-Man is the guy. Ant-Man is the best two guard in the league, hands down. It's not close. But at the end of the day, you know I know. You know I'm not even watching the game. You know I know. I already picked them. But Ant-Man, look, when you get in the playoffs, bro, if your number one is legit, it ain't about him. It's about everybody else doing their job. And like Doc said, bro, Julius Randle? Julius is just
but he said Julius. He said Jaden McDaniel. That's what he said.
He didn't know who to say.
Nas Reed. Nigga, you can name anybody else on that roster, bro. You're not, wait, Nick, you spoke, bro. You got your point across. I'm not disrespecting Ant-Man. I'm disrespecting the rest of that roster. He has pulled that roster to the Western Conference Finals himself. I give him mad props. He's not beating no Denver, bro. Jamal Murray is back.
You said that same year they beat Denver, though.
But Jamal Murray wasn't there.
That year,
Jamal Murray was just coming off of injury.
I would say that year they had a lot more going for themselves. The couple things that I look at, one, Ant has been in and out of the lineup for whatever reason, whether he's been hurt or they've been trying to save him or whatever. I think that him coming back will affect the others more than anything else. Plus, he does not have the help that he normally does. This team is not constructed to be a win now type team. And I think Denver is hitting their stride at this point. And this is when they turn it up. So I really think it's going to be Denver in 5.
And y'all keep on talking about the others. Jamal Murray hasn't looked the same since the championship run. Granted, this is his first year he's ever been an All-Star, I believe. I'm saying this is the first year that he's ever been considered an All-Star, if I'm not mistaken. So that's Joker's number 2 for sure.
Jamal Murray is going to be second team. Jamal Murray is going to be second team All NBA this year.
Okay, and Julius Randle was an All NBA player at one point in his time in his career.
All NBA.
he was third team All
NBA. At one point in his career.
Fuck out of here.
That ain't never happened.
He was third team All NBA. Nonetheless, all I'm saying is y'all keep on talking. The Nuggets are top heavy. They are very top heavy, just like the Timberwolves. Just like the Timberwolves.
They top heavy? How?
Because there's only 3 players that really matter.
It's different.
No,
but
pause.
Even if he's correct, FIFO, to me, Joker and Jamal Murray is better than Ant-Man and whoever the other 2 you put with him.
1,000,000%. But
the others are strong too.
Shelton, we gotta address the words that come out of Nick's mouth, because then you give him too much leeway to say some bullshit. He said that the Nuggets are top heavy.
Yes.
We have who the light skinned nigga that replaced MPJ?
Johnson.
Cam Thomas or whatever.
Cam Johnson. He's a better fit for Denver than what MPJ is. No, he's not going to explode for 30 and 40 points the way MPJ does, but he's going to play way better defense and he's going to hit more open shots. MPJ, he's a volume scorer, bro. Cam Johnson is not. He could take 6 shots in one game and be fine. MPJ, that was not going to happen. They got a Bruce Brown, right?
What you got to say about Bruce Brown?
What? Nothing. I'm you saying that they're top heavy, and I'm telling you they not.
You're naming Bruce Brown, bro. Come on, what are we talking about?
Bro, he is a rotational player. He's a rotational player.
Strong, off the bench.
So Tim Hardaway Jr. I gotta take him serious too.
I do. I take him serious. Yes.
You know who else? The white boy Braun. What Brown?
You don't even know his first name. You don't even know his name.
You know I be bad with names. Thank you. You know I'm horrible with names. You know who talking right now.
Jalen, does this argument sound like I'm wrong when I say the Nuggets are top heavy when FIFO's naming a random white boy that he don't even know the name of?
See, no, wait, hold the fuck on. Jalen, keep your shit on mute, bro. I got you. Or random, this is how I know you don't watch basketball.
Okay, FIFO.
That white boy get buckets, that white boy plays. That white boy is like the white boy in OKC, a championship role player, bro. Get the hell out of here,
bro. DiVincenzo, DVD in Minnesota is a white boy that ball out too. I seen him as well. All I'm saying is, again, if y'all picking the Nuggets, that's fine. More than likely, they probably gonna win. But if I'm betting my chips, I'm betting Minnesota in 7.
That's not
You
true.
wildin'.
If you had to bet for real, you wouldn't bet Minnesota.
If I'm betting to win, Lou, yeah, of course
Put a bottle on Minnesota.
No, these are.
For August, when you
I'm
come,
not
put a
betting.
bottle on Minnesota.
I don't bet on things that are not my team. If I'm not passionate about them,
Yes,
I do not bet. I'm just making an argument. I'm making a case.
Real quick, what Melo did on that game when they played is what he should have been doing all fucking game, and they had to go to overtime. He can do that every damn play.
The fact that they went to overtime against that Miami Heat team is all I need to know.
Yeah, Miami. That Eric Spoelstra was a great coach, and he had them guys ready to play.
Shelton, you had the game over. You had the game over at what time? It was 125 to 120. What happened? Why did we get to where we got to? Exactly.
Hey, what's the next series y'all picking?
Would it go to the East?
We did. East 3-6 is Knicks versus Hawks. Everybody got the Hawks. I got the Knicks.
I got the Knicks.
And just for the record, I'm gonna go with the Thunder. I mean, not the Thunder, but the Wolves over the Nuggets.
Are you Arkin?
Because he don't like the white man, bro.
How many games?
He don't like the white man. He disrespects every white baller, bro.
He hate Joker.
He a hater. He hate Joker. He hate Luka.
It's because he hate anything in Colorado. That's all it is. Difference in Colorado.
He said we ganged up on Nick. He said he ain't like the way y'all ganged up on Nick tonight. Y'all so mean. Y'all so mean.
I'm used to fighting for my cases, bro. I don't need no. Kenneth his own man. He make his own picks.
All right, Nick. Before we do the Knicks Hawks, Cavs, Toronto.
Yes,
that's Cavs. Cavs in 5.
Cavs in 5.
Yeah, Cleveland. Cleveland in 4. Actually, they should sweep them.
I don't know.
It's gonna take 6 games. It's gonna take 6 games.
Cavs in 6.
Yeah, y'all taking Scotty Barnes too lightly.
Yeah, Toronto has elite size on the perimeter, so that's gonna be tough. Like they got like 4 guys that are like 6'7" or better, bro. Like they're not gonna be an easy out. They're not gonna get swept.
This is what you got James Harden for, though, right?
Yeah, that's why I say 5.
But isn't this what you
Nah,
got?
what
you got James Harden for?
No, you don't get James Harden for this series. You get James Harden for Eastern Conference and trying to go to the finals. That's why you make that move.
I wouldn't. I'm not going.
You're right. That's a decent
Nick,
point, but I do mean
about?
that. I'm real quick. I mean that in the sense of you pick James Harden up, so this good doesn't go 7. It goes 4. It goes 5 because you got James Harden, you got Spider, you got Mobley, you got my man with the ugly ass fro.
With or without James Harden, with Darius Garland, this is 5 or 6 games as well. The reason why you go get a multiple time or one-time MVP, multiple time scoring champ is so that way you get over the hump, not of the first round, but of getting to the promised land. Not necessarily winning the promised land, but getting there. That's why you go get James Harden, because if you were cool with mediocrity, you keep Darius Garland. What y'all talking about?
I ain't arguing that. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying James Harden is the preventative measure of this going 6 or 7 games. With Darius Garland, you're right. It does go 6, maybe 7. But if I got James Harden, I got Spider and all these assets to Cleveland, this should go 4 or 5.
5
they should be out of there. Like Toronto can't even score. I got somebody that can put up 50 in a playoff game before. Like, nah, get these dudes out of here.
All right. Hawks, Knicks. Last game.
Knicks in 6.
Hawks in 6.
I got Knicks in 5.
And Nick, I thought it was gonna be. You got
Knicks
what in 5?
He got Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5.
I thought Nick, the way you was talking in the chat is like y'all was on sweep. Or gentlemen.
No, I listen. Unlike what FIFA always thinks about my takes, I'm very calculated in how I approach things. I'm giving the leeway that this is going to be a tougher series. This is a great tune-up series. At first, I was saying tune-up series for last week about the Raptors as just them getting in a playoff mode, but this is a great tune-up series as far as like the playoffs start now, because the expectations is y'all got to get out of the first round. Everybody talking hella cash shit about the Hawks and how this is the number one matchup that could be an upset. The Knicks need to prove that in 6 games that this shouldn't even be a question. In my heart, I think this is a 5-game series, but I'm willing to give the Hawks credit as far as how they play defense in the certain matchups. And the kill Alexander Walker, I fuck with him because he used to be in Minnesota. I hate that they let him go, but yeah, I think the Knicks should take care of it as a 6 or less. But I'm if game 6 is ending in my mind, I'm betting money on that.
I got
did
Knicks
Charlotte
in
play
7.
Boston first round?
No, Charlotte
played Pistons. Yeah, you
If
keep
they
forgetting
win,
about
they still gotta
forgetting
win.
Detroit is in the playoffs.
Charlotte has to play before they do that. They got to play the winner of this next game. The Magic and the loser of the next game. I'm sorry, they play the loser of the Magic and the Sixers.
Oh, okay. So the Eastern was a lower seeded than this game.
Yes.
This game, the winner plays the 7th. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then was that the last game? Did we do it? Yeah.
Now, FIFA, you said Knicks in 7.
Knicks in 7.
Doc, who you got?
Knicks in 7.
All right, get the fuck out of here. You gonna say all that goofy ass shit? Let's move on, kid.
Nobody. Wait,
Nah,
hold on.
you-
Nobody
no,
ever
you
said
don't
the
want
Hawks
to
were
talk
gonna win.
Yeah.
We just said that'd be a tough matchup.
Bro,
You
Kyle
said
and
it ain't
y'all.
gonna be no matchup. It ain't gonna be nothing. It ain't gonna be nothing. Like,
No,
nah,
Doc,
bro.
you and Kyle was in the chat. You talking about some? I'm excited for this matchup. I'm looking forward to
I
this.
am. I'm still excited. And I've been telling you it's gonna be a tough out. And you're like, y'all think the Hawks gonna win? I'm like, it's gonna be a tough out whenever we play. You the one been talking big.
I'm not trying to talk greasy on the show right now because I'm trying to be calm and centered. But I clearly know that what the Knicks are capable, especially when they play that pick and roll that they showcased in the last game when Cat went off.
Listen, you know what? The Knicks are LaMelo Ball in team form.
Don't do that.
We top 5 on defense and offense. Jay, don't do that,
Bro, that sounds great, bro. It does. And it does. But I also know what y'all do in the playoffs when y'all should win. When y'all should win.
We went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. What are you talking about?
And you should have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one had us going there in the first place. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all bypassing the fact that I said Knicks in 6 about the Celtics, and I was right. And no one thought that they were going to beat the Celtics. Granted, no one else thought that Tatum was going to get hurt, but no one ever can predict injury.
So that was y'all's championship.
Yeah, probably. But this year, we going for it all. Knicks in 6.
So Nick, how far do you feel like the Knicks can get in the playoffs this year? Like, where's your end goal?
Say with your chest how you said in the group.
My end goal is the NBA Finals. I think the Knicks have the toughest path to get to the NBA Finals, but it's the only path that makes sense for them to be prepared to who they're going to face in the finals, which will more likely be OKC, and maybe a puncher's chance of Minnesota. Either way, I just think that you have to go through Detroit, you got to go through Boston, you need to go through Atlanta. All are different levels of difficulty, but they're going to prepare you for OKC. Because I think the Knicks are as far as a roster, are the best constructed team in the East to face OKC.
If OKC played the Clippers, do you think the Knicks would have a harder route than them?
You said if what? OKC plays the Clippers.
Matter of fact, no, you're right. Because their second round would be the Rockets.
So you didn't count Boston in this at all, because I noticed you never mentioned Boston. I mean, not Boston. Detroit.
Hold on. Before he even said it, he hangs his hat on that they beat them last year.
Yeah, Detroit. He never mentions Detroit at all.
No. I think Detroit. We all got Cleveland coming out of the first round. I think Detroit need to watch out for Cleveland. Donnie Mitchell is on. This is my dream Eastern Conference Finals. Is the Cavs versus the Knicks. I'm not making no picks that day, FIFO. I'm letting the cards be how they be. But I think the Cavs can give the Pistons a hell of a. I'm picking Cavs in 7 that series. But let me see how the Pistons do in their first ever second round matchup and see if they can get out of that against Cleveland.
That's what I'll get past Charlotte, don't they?
Yeah. Yes.
Nah, Nah, Pistons gonna beat the shit out of Charlotte. They go.
Don't do that, Nick.
I don't know, Nick. I don't know, Nick.
We won this game without Khan doing nothing, Nick. So think if Khan get hot or Brandon Miller get hot.
I'm just saying, Stewart gonna punch somebody dead in his chin. You got a lot of light skinned niggas on your team. It's a bad matchup. You got a lot of light skinned niggas that talk shit. It's Charlotte. It's gonna be a fight.
Them some big old dudes, man.
Bro, they don't want. And you talked about how y'all don't have size at the 4 and 5 position.
Yeah, you leave Stewart and Duran alone. I know we tried to fight Duran last time, but I was not for that. I was like, peace. No, those some big old dudes, man.
Nick, I think it's gonna be an upset, bro. I hate to see it happen to you.
No, you don't. You smiling underneath all that goofy shit. I wish I could go to Atlanta for one of them games, bro. I fuck with State Farm.
I definitely might hit one of them games,
bro. Because it'd be orange and blue skies in State Farm. Ain't no Atlanta fans in Atlanta. It's all New York fans.
Man, they're gonna do them boys in. I think CJ McCollum got the playoff experience. The roster is constructed well. I think, and they're hot. You know, everybody would clown me when I mentioned that the Hawks was on a heater, and now here we are.
Hey, Shelton, Ken said one name out of everything he said, CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
That tells me all I need to know.
Jalen Johnson. They got the African Okunwangu. They got
that's his nickname, kid.
Okay.
And you talk about Jalen Johnson, bro. Man.
What? Say something. What about
Jalen Johnson? Nice, Nick.
Bro,
Bro,
listen.
What about Jalen Johnson?
I fear the little boy or the young son off of Blackish more than I fear Jalen Johnson.
Come on, Nick. Jalen Johnson, nice, Nick.
Word. All right, you see.
Shit, nigga. I fear OG Bobby Johnson more than that nigga. You know what I mean? Let's keep it a big, bro. Don't let me listen. This is just water, FIFA. There ain't nothing in here. I'm speaking from the heart.
All right. He gonna learn you this serious stuff. He gonna learn
Jalen Johnson, nice, Nick.
I can't wait. Them boys Nick gonna be sick. It's gonna be great.
All I will say is Mike Brown ain't getting no ticket. He better stay in Atlanta.
See, that's gonna be your built-in excuse right there. You gonna blame Mike Brown if y'all lose this.
Listen, I got a mega bus ready to go over Mike Brown's house,
which is crazy because
right.
Mike Brown would be the difference, but everything else would be the same and get the same results. So I don't think
same results.
Nah, bro. The Knicks won more games than they did last year. They're better on the fourth quarter. They're better in all stats. Honestly, if you look at it from last season,
right? Good, bro.
So it can't matter. It can't be his fault.
No, I'm just saying. So far, so good. But the season ain't over yet. The season just begun. All that shit talking in the offseason was about where we at right now. It's the playoffs, so I'm expecting the finals, nigga. What? It's New York, nigga. Either you winning or you out.
They about to be out.
Yeah.
I
ain't got them making the conference finals. Even after this first round, they ain't making it.
Jay, I could have asked you that before the whole season even started. You was gonna say that shit.
I'm with you. I got Boston, Detroit in the conference finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna hold serve.
I got Cleveland and New York in the conference finals. Donnie trying to get 2 rings this year. What?
What point you gonna let Donovan Mitchell go?
Huh?
You heard, Ken.
I ain't hear what he said.
When you gonna let Donovan Mitchell
go? You can hear.
Yeah. When they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and face the Knicks,
Isn't
I
he
let them go.
Basically a dark skin.
That's exactly what he is. He ain't up with that Booker shadow. That's the same.
Yeah, and at least Devin Booker made it to a finals. Donnie ain't even made it to conference finals yet.
Right.
First of all, y'all some colors. Second of all, Devin Booker where has he been since he about to?
We talking about Donovan Mitchell, bro.
I'm talking about
Devin.
Donovan. You asked me when I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna say when they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals because I can't root for two teams in a series. I'm gonna go with the Knicks, but I'm saying that I think with this James Harden thing, because FIFA was saying like you get a James Harden to get you to the over the hump. Sheldon, I don't know when the last time someone got James Harden to do that, but I do agree that he gives them the best chance to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals because Darius Garland wasn't going to do that for you. And even though James Harden is a little bit past his prime, I put him over Garland. And all they got to do is face Toronto, and then they face Detroit. The biggest matchup they got is Detroit. They should be able to make that go to 7. If they really are playing if everybody plays their A game, it's going to 7. If not, then I think the team arguably should blow itself up if they don't make it out the second round.
What seed were they last year?
Number 1, I believe.
So as a number 1 seed, didn't get there. They're not.
They got hurt though. They got hurt though, Ken. Don't do that. They got hurt last year.
But yeah, so they fell off this year. Mm-hmm. So they regressed. And now you're saying that you think that they should get to the Eastern Conference Finals when they're not as good as they were last year.
They don't have the same amount of wins that they did last year, but I think they're constructed-wise are a better team.
And the ugly Afro guys, Jared Allen's spike.
They constructed better just because they switched out James Harden for Darius Garland.
Yes, yeah, and they got a little bit older in the playoffs, so they got more playoff experience. Donovan Mitchell doesn't have to carry the load. He got James Harden now. This should be the year.
It sounds like you saying James Harden is the one that's gonna get him over the hump, man.
No, I'm saying
basically the point you just made.
He's gonna be Chris Paul. He's gonna be Chris Paul.
He gonna be Chris Paul. I'm saying get him. I'm just saying get him out the second round. This team is too talented just to be held, just to only be guaranteed a 1-round playoff series. Like they should be able to be competing to get to the Eastern Conference Finals with a player like Donovan Mitchell and with a player like James Harden.
All right. Well, cool. Do we have power rankings this week?
No.
All right. Moving to super chats. We got hurry up and buy. Do y'all find it crazy that DeMar DeRozan could finish his career in the top 10 for most points scored all time?
That is crazy. But he's been a consistent player his whole career, though. And he
never faced any major injury.
Yep. Yeah. So it's really not that surprising because he's always been consistent.
It's gonna look. But how does that look when we're looking at the all-time scoring list and we go down the list and when we get to number 10, it's gonna be DeMar DeRozan? Is that gonna look weird? Who's in?
No, I think it's similar to Frank Gore. It's similar to Frank Gore in football. Frank Gore,
but Frank Gore was nice.
So was DeMar.
DeMar DeRozan has been nice. Yeah.
He could play.
DeMar DeRozan was good.
Ken, what you talking about? He was a franchise guy. He was a guy that got the Toronto Raptors consistently to the second round of the playoffs. They just ran into LeBron. LeBron was in the East during his prime.
Yeah. Let me go down the list. So we're gonna have LeBron James, and this is 1 through 10.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James, Kareem, Karl Malone, Kobe, KD, MJ, Dirk, Wilt, James Harden. Shaq is 10, but we're moving him out. We're gonna say DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah,
that don't sound weird.
Ken.
If you watch basketball, Ken,
Ken, in the NFL, you got Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton, Frank Gore, Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson, Curtis Martin, LaDainius Tomlinson, Jerome Bettis, Eric Dickerson, and Derrick Henry. One of them don't belong. Just like DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan every year. I don't think he averaged more than. Let me see. Did he ever average?
I'll tell you right now, Sheldon. He averaged more than T-Mac.
I'll
tell you that any year. What?
All right. All right.
And he consistently went to the conference finals. T-Mac game ain't got the first round.
Boy, T-Mac couldn't even make. Once I found out that stat, Sheldon, and he don't average 20 points for his career, I was like, bro, we lost the plot on this.
Dang.
He just stayed around too long. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Yeah, he was on 3 All NBA teams. That's it.
All right, fine. Y'all cool with it. Are there any NBA players from this generation that y'all can see cracking the top 10, 20 players all time? And apparently it's supposed to be DeMar DeRozan. Like, I'll be like, I can't wait for y'all when y'all get old to be like, man, y'all got to watch these DeMar DeRozan highlights. Y'all just,
You know what, Ken?
That's what we're gonna be doing, bro.
No, DeMar is gonna be one of those guys that our age group talks. Like if you're gonna coach basketball, if you have a kid that's interested in basketball that has similar game to DeMar, he's one of those guys that, in my opinion, you should show because he is a model of consistency. His game is his game. His midi is crazy. But all that being said, Ant is gonna be top 10, or top 20 all time.
Wemby,
You got like
Joker's
five.
around, Joker's around,
Wemby.
ready around there.
I mean,
Luka.
currently playing right now.
Shea.
Shea.
Y'all putting a lot of. Hold on. Y'all putting a lot of niggas in the top 10, top 20. That's crazy.
That's a lot.
We got DeMar in the top 10 scoring.
I just said Ant and Wemby. Those are the only two that I see.
Ain't no Ant.
Joker.
It's
I
gonna
put
be,
Joker.
it
in
can't
there?
be. Yeah,
Joker.
Joker probably top 20 right now.
Yeah, I was gonna
Right.
say.
Okay. So Joker and Wemby.
Technically,
I can't say
technically, Giannis was supposed. Giannis probably right there on the edge too.
But I think Giannis peaked. He peaked already. That's the only issue that he's gonna have, and a lot of those players are gonna have that same issue.
But Giannis still has a lot of gas in the tank. So we got to see what his career looks like post Milwaukee. Because if he has another run, then yeah, he'll definitely be guaranteed to be top.
But what if it stops now? The way it seems like it stopped.
I don't think he's top 20 if it stopped now.
Yeah, no, if it stops now,
If it
he's not
stopped now,
top 20.
he's not top 20.
Yeah,
Joker's there.
Joker already there. Joker there already.
The problem that y'all having by just throwing these names out though is who you kicking out.
Well, the
To me,
niggas that are there currently.
To me, the only two names that you can list is Joker and Wemby, though, and I'm saying that because they're still Joker's
already.
No. I'm saying this is talking about cracking the top. If he stays on this trajectory, yeah. Not now, no. I'm saying if he stays on this, the thing about Joker is his game ain't gonna get old unless he retires early. That's the only way he's gonna fall off. Other than that, Joker is gonna be Joker for as long as he wants to be. And if Wemby can stay healthy, he'll get there. But nobody else. I can't say. The only reason I can't say Ant is because I can't see him ever getting the talent around him to show. He's not gonna go on a run championship wise.
I don't know, Sheldon, because they may move.
If he leave Minnesota,
they may
All right,
move.
so let me give you guys some names
elsewhere.
to take out. So we already know like the top 5 probably not going anywhere. So moving, and this is just a random list. Well, this list already got Joker there in 20, but they got MJ, LeBron, Kareem, Magic, Bill, Wilt, Tim, Shaq, Larry, Kobe, Akeem, Steph, Oscar Robertson, KD, Jerry West, Dirk, the Iceman, the real Iceman. Well, no, my bad. I'm sorry. Moses Malone, and that's Dr. J. Moses Malone, Kevin Garnett, and they got Joker on here.
They got George Garvin.
Moses get moved out.
I'm about to say George Garvin shouldn't be in the top 20.
George Gervin gonna be out of there. Moses Malone, the Iceman.
Moses Malone.
No, that's George Gervin's not in there.
He's not in. That's what I'm going to say. He shouldn't be in the top 20.
Right. Julius Erving. So y'all saying we getting Dr. J out of here?
Yeah, Dr.
Get a Keem ass up out of there.
I'm just playing. I'm knocking this ball.
Part of his issue.
Get the fuck out of here.
Part of Dr. J's issue is that he played in the ABA and NBA. Like he was part of that transitional period of where the NBA has come, for what we've come to know what the NBA has become. Because of that, it hurts him. His greatness, he's still up there, Cam. But that's the thing about evolution. There's going to be people that are going to surpass your greatness because they just had different opportunities. Ant is going to be, in my opinion, one of those guys that just has a better opportunity to surpass him. I think.
But
Mhm.
I hear you, FIFO, but then I mean, Dr. J is also like he plays a big part in like the beginning of the Showtime Lakers when he was those six teams was like a big part of that with Dr. J. So I don't know, man. Like pushing him out the top 20.
Hey, it doesn't feel good emotionally, but it's just one of those things that's just gonna evolve with time, bro. Niggas get forgotten, bro. You got to think about how many family members get forgotten 2 generations later.
I hear you, and honestly, I'm all right. When I think of top 20 players, I'm thinking about telling the story of the league, and I'm trying to think of that's what more so
You're conflating. No. See, because when we're talking about top 20 greatest players, in all honesty, I think once upon a time the league has something to do with that. Because where the league was and how it was struggling and how it was trying to find an identity. That's no longer part of the story. That story is yesteryear. So if you want to talk about the greatest players of a certain era, yes, because of the things that they had to go through. But if we're talking about the whole story of the NBA as it relates to where we are now in 2026 and 30 years from now in 2056, the story of Dr. J and what he had to do holds less weight.
Why are we keeping Jerry West?
Oh, Jerry West can get out of there too.
Yeah, Jerry West can fuck up out of there.
Yeah, he can go out of top 10 too. Or
KD
top 20.
can come out that top 20 for me.
Nah, I ain't doing all
Nah,
that.
KD gonna be top 20, bro.
Yeah,
KD can come out that top 20.
I don't know. I think Doc has a point.
I'm with Jalen.
I am too.
Yep.
Like he can sit right there on the outside looking in, like right there at 21, 22.
Yeah.
But
21 through whatever he there, but not top 20.
Y'all hating, bro.
No, man, he's talented, Nick, but this more than talent.
Bro, he got 2 rings. What do you mean? He's a champion. Twice over.
As a
Finals
piece and
MVP.
assistant, bro. As a piece and assistant.
He was not a piece. He was the piece.
He was a major piece. He was a
piece.
He wasn't the piece.
He could beat that same team.
That same team couldn't beat the team that they got him for. What are you talking about?
They did beat him.
But they beat him.
They beat the Cavs with just LeBron, just like how the Rockets about to beat the Lakers with just LeBron. That's how the Warriors beat the Cavs. Once they had K-Love and Kyrie, what they do, Lou?
But they beat him, Nick. He couldn't beat them.
Yeah, KD can sit out that top 20, bro.
Yeah,
like especially if Wemby fucking around and win one by himself. Giannis got one by himself. Like, of all that talent, KD didn't get one by himself. Come on, bro.
Shit, Barkley didn't get one by himself. AI ain't get one by himself.
In the top 20. Now, why they ain't in the top 20? That's
right.
why they not in the top 20. And I'm a big AI fan, but he ain't in the top 20, my boy. And he carried them Sixers to the finals. He's still ain't in the top 20.
KD carried.
Which decade in NBA history do y'all think is the highest level of hoops? 2010s for me.
90s.
Easily 90s.
Oh, no, I take that back.
Give me the 2000s. Give me the 2000s.
No, I take that back. Give me the 2010s and up.
2010s for sure.
2010s and up. I saw this stat where it was comparing MJ and LeBron, as always, but they were showing the number of MVPs that LeBron played against versus the number of MVPs Jordan played against.
I done told him.
Yeah, not the 2010s, bro.
2010s is different.
My favorite era, and I think one of the highest era hoops, where you still had legit power forwards and centers, is the 2000s. They had the best of both. They had the best of both worlds. They had the 2010s and the 90s combined. To me,
my favorite era. I think my favorite era, like, okay, so that's 2 different things, right? Like, I think my favorite is by far the 90s. That's my favorite era of basketball. The best era of basketball is the 2010s.
But my thing is with the best era of basketball, like in the 2010s is when basketball changed to what it is now. Like, it's just shooting. It's mostly heavily focused on shooting.
So let me pause you. So this is why you got to listen to Iman Shumpert. I think he's one of the greatest basketball storytellers that we have out there. Iman was describing how, like his superpower was one-on-one defense, catching the timing and the rhythm of an offensive player. And he was talking about how when the game started to change, that what he did great just no longer was needed in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Because he got stuck in the 3 and D. But you got to remember when he first came in, he was a point guard. He had an ACL, and that kind of changed the trajectory of his game. The 2010s, in my opinion, is the greatest era because you still had remnants of what made the 90s great to a degree, but you had the changing of the guard. If you look at, the Cavs and Warriors per se, only Golden State was playing that brand of basketball. Nobody else was. That they were the only ones.
And even when you think about the beginning of the 2010s, that's the Heatles, and they weren't even like that heavy like that. And then in the team they lost to, the team they lost to in I think 2014, 2015, that San Antonio Spurs team wasn't like that heavy as far as what you're talking about now, Nick. So
all I'm saying is that the 2010s is the beginning of the death of basketball, is what I'm trying to say. The 2000s was when, hey, bro, we had everybody popping off.
Yeah, we
2000 niggas forget how hot the 2000. I'm talking about 2000 to 09. That was a great. We still get the LeBron years. We still get Kobe years. We still get Tim Duncan. We still get Shaq. We still get AI. Like we get D Wade. Like we get a lot of great people still in there.
All right, 2 more. Y'all live streaming for the NFL draft.
Oh shit, we did do it last year.
We did. Yeah, we did that. We've done it every year.
It's 9 days away. When is it?
Yeah,
it's the 23rd, next Thursday.
What day is it on? A Thursday?
Thursday. What day is Thursday on?
I said what day is it?
Hey, Luke got so excited about football, he can't think straight.
I was overwhelmed. It was like, shit, football?
Yeah, I mean, we tend to do it, so but we'll keep you posted on that. We haven't talked about.
Speaking of NFL, somebody asked in the chat about the Mike Vrabel side piece thing.
Don't do Diana Rossini like that, bro.
It is
what it is.
Showed he can play winning basketball. Respect my youngin' Nick. All right, y'all go ahead. Rossini.
LaMelo showed he can play winning basketball. Man, all right, I guess.
Sure.
My thing is
Diana Rossini like that. Nick talking about Mike Vrabel side piece. He's a renowned NFL reporter. We ain't gonna do it.
Mike Vrabel may have been her side piece, Nick.
Yeah.
Right. We ain't gonna do her any kind of way.
She kept saying she wanted one.
All I'm saying is, I'm about to say, Lou, don't do that. You keep trying to make this is your second time trying to make a case about some shit that you go totally against on any other time, bruh.
Go check out the On Deck TV podcast.
You seen the clips of all the shit she was talking about with her husband. So she don't even feel like a main piece. Her mama said she wasn't the main piece. And then we know Mike Vrabel married and not to her. So she fits the textbook. Now, I still respect her as a reporter. I don't think this shit really means anything. But I find it crazy that she's losing everything and Mike Vrabel
because she's an insider and the thought process
she really was.
Yeah. Absolutely.
She got all the one-on-ones exclusively.
All the scoops.
It was all off the record.
The thought process is that she's trading information for services or whatever.
She was trading for it.
Right. Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, the biggest issue is she voted on Coach of the Year and different awards that matters. So in saying that, you can't have that type of relationship and have integrity and do the job that she's having to do.
But what if they telling the truth? What if they telling the truth? Like all this shit is fake and they just getting.
Then it was very unfortunate that you put yourself in that position. I'll eat Sharon more.
If they was telling the truth, somebody wouldn't have hired a PI to take them pictures of them. That's not like I ain't even considering that. But what I will say is that I don't feel sorry for her, like we was talking about in the chat. Like she gonna get another job.
No, she not.
And she is.
She will. She will.
Doing what?
Dan
She can
Levitard
start her
already
own.
said, like, you can come be on my radio show tomorrow.
Yeah,
She's
she
going
can
from
start
the
her own.
Athletic today. Have you seen that show?
Probably for the wrong reason, Spike. You might be right, Spike.
That's what hey, listen, that's what I'm saying. She's going to get another job, regardless of how she get it. She'll get another job. Like,
Yeah.
that ain't. We know how men are. She's gonna get another job. So like that ain't nothing.
What Kanye say, Lou? Better blow job than no job.
She gonna get another job. That ain't that. Yeah. And I don't think Mike Vrabel should be fired for this either.
No.
I don't know if he should be fired, but
I mean,
something should happen.
he may should be left.
Yeah, something should happen.
The only thing the only way something can happen to Mike Vrabel is if she was definitely getting some outside information, and if it's true about the AJ Brown type stuff. The AJ Brown stuff does matter.
The Patriots not firing him. They made it to the Super Bowl.
No, they're not firing him, but the league could investigate and say, well, y'all were planting stories to try to get AJ's trade value to drop.
Bro,
So-
what is Robert Kraft gonna say to Mike Vrabel?
No, it's not going to be Robert Kraft. That's a league move.
That's
Is
his
what I'm saying.
boss.
No, I said it's a league decision. The league can say
It ain't for the
we're
no
hammered.
league decision.
What
That's
did
what I'm saying.
Robert
The
Kraft
league
get in
can't-
trouble for?
Exactly, Ken. Like, imagine that meeting. He asked Mike Vrabel, "I want to see you in my office," and he'd be like, "Hey, man, I gotta let you go because of the diary." He gonna be
No,
like,
he's not going to let
"What?
him go. But what I'm saying
You
is
went to
they
the
can-
rub and tug? You trying to fire me?
the league can suspend him. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, they cool. They gonna be cool with that. 5 games. That's
But
fine.
yeah. I'm not saying. Honestly, I don't think either one of them should have lost their job. But I see.
Now, she
She
definitely
should have
lose
lost her job, Nick. She
she
definitely
should have
should've
went. She should have went on suspension.
No,
and then they bring her
it
back.
speaks to her
Well, they
integrity.
put her
You
on
can't do that.
suspension. That was the initial plan. They were trying to act like it wasn't nothing. They were trying to blow it over like it wasn't much or nothing because she's highly accredited. But they realized where there's smoke, there's fire. We got to make a move, get out in front of this. So they suspended her pending investigation, and she resigned herself. So
She can't
didn't
keep her
necessarily
job.
get fired.
She can't keep her job because every story that she put out, people would be like, "How'd you get this information?"
Absolutely. And a lot of those stories were hit pieces. A lot of her stuff was hit pieces.
Yeah, she can't keep her job. She can go do some radio somewhere.
Yeah, she gonna be the next Deep Throat.
Oh my god!
Hey, to KT Money, to KT Money, I give you a quick feedback on the draft real quick, bro. AZ shouldn't have went number 1.
She showed
Goggles
she
is-
looked like the number 1 pick. Jalen. I told you that, yeah. Hey, listen to me.
Jalen, I was talking to somebody. They said you gonna be wrong on that one about her.
Cool. It don't make sense. They got 2 scores already, and she not even gonna be able to spot up and shoot. Like it's just dumb. Dallas. They just made that pick for Paige because they just gave Enrique more money, and that didn't make sense either. It's all dumb moves that Dallas making. Goggles is gonna be great for Minnesota. She gonna hoop out there. Betts is a great pick, and Flage is not going. I mean, not Flage. Ravens not gonna get the burn she deserved because she playing behind 2 point guards. So there's a quick synopsis of the draft.
So
for you, bro.
who won the draft in your opinion?
Atlanta.
I thought so too. Atlanta came out. This thing smelled like roses.
Yeah, Atlanta gonna be nice. I mean, that was a nice pickup for them to go get Okop. Like, yeah, Atlanta gonna be nice, bro.
They got depth. They have size.
Yeah, I'm mad at all y'all niggas in Atlanta too. Ain't never went to a WNBA game. Price me out.
I'm going this year.
We going this year. We going this year, bro.
Lou, when we pull it up.
Hey,
we going this year for sure.
Nick, when you come, we going to a dream game. I got
for sure.
It's gonna be a dream, all right.
1,000%. We're going to a dream game.
I'll be there.
1,000%. We will be at a dream game this year.
Facts.
All right, man. It's getting late. We're spiraling. We're gonna keep it off air. So we're gonna leave it right there, man. We'll catch you guys next week. We out.
Peace.